welcome back. So we have been waiting for this. I know I have. But for anyone that needs to catch up on the situation, let me give a quick rundown of exactly what is going on. Now, back in February, a girl by the name of Julie Wendell, she started an Instagram page, and on the page it was titled, I am Madeline McCann. I need help getting in touch with Jerry and Kate McCann because I believe that I am their missing daughter, Madeline. It really started gaining traction when she was posting photos of some of the similarities between her and the missing toddlers. So apparently they have like the same um, deformity with their eyes. I think it's called coloboma, where the pupil of the eye, it looks like it kind of fades into the color part of the eye. There were some birthmarks that seemed to be in the same places, things such as that. She said she had no memories from like the age of like 6 and below, which I don't really either. She said she never seen her birth certificate, never seen any photos of her mom pregnant. And when she questioned her mom about things, her mom got kind of weird, like didn't want to answer questions. And then she went on to say that she was actually linked to a man that was questioned to have something to do with the missing toddler, with Madeline. So there was, let me tell you, at first, when I first heard it, I was like, wait, is she? Then the more I looked into it and I started watching the Instagram lives that she would do, I got to where I just didn't believe her. There were things that didn't add up. And then her family spoke up to say, listen, she has had like mental health problems all throughout her life. And we're just kind of tired of her doing things like this. She's wanted to be famous all of her life. And we think she's doing this as like a ploy to be famous. We are her family. She has seen photos of me pregnant, said the mother. She has her birth certificate. She has, all kinds of things to prove that she is Julie or Julia. I've seen some articles call her Julie, some articles call her Julia. I've seen several different last names. So her parents made statements saying, listen, we know she's not Maddie. We know that she is Julia. And when it comes out that she's not Maddie, she's going to get a lot of backlash. And I don't think she's prepared for that. They basically tried to talk her out of like going public with this because they knew better, but she went public with it anyways. And she insisted on getting a DNA test. And a lot of people were like going to Jerry and Kate's social media pages saying, do the DNA test. We think it's her. We think it's her. We think it's her. So they said, listen, if her parents do a DNA test and it comes back that she don't belong to her parents, we will do a DNA test at that point. She ended up doing like a 23andMe situation, and it come back that she's not Maddie. So let's go over these DNA results really quickly, you guys. And really quickly, just let me remind you guys, I'm not monetized on this channel. So if you guys would like to donate, the option is there. Not telling you have to, but it's going to be probably like 2 more weeks before I can even try to change my Google AdSense back. So yeah, hopefully we get that fixed in the next 2 weeks. So let's go over this situation right here. All right. DNA results reveal Polish woman Julie Wendell not missing British child Madeline McCann. The DNA results are in regarding the identity of Polish woman Julie Wendell. The 21-year-old became subject to media frenzy when she claimed she was Maddie, Madeline, whatever you want to call her. Her own parents labeled her claims as nothing but lies and manipulation. Y'all, I really feel like for her to go the distance and for her parents to make a comment like that, I feel like she has to deal with like mental health, like maybe bipolar or I don't know, something. Like I have a family member that is bipolar, and there's like bipolar 1, bipolar 2, and one of them is like worse than the other one. And not on medication, it can be really difficult to deal with that person. They can be pretty manipulative, and it's scary and it's hard. And I'm curious, if maybe there is some situation there. Anyways, Julie's parents were correct with DNA results that were released Tuesday, revealing that Julie was not Madeline McCann. TV psychologist Dr. Phil had Julie on his show a few days ago where she talked about um, when she first began to suspect that she was Madeline. She said it was in June of last year. Her DNA results were published on Radar Online, which revealed that she was indeed from Poland, as her parents told her, with some Lithuanian and Romanian heritage. Maddie went missing when she was 3 while on holiday with her parents in Portugal. Julie sparked worldwide interest in February when she started her Instagram account saying that she was missing Maddie. Private investigator Fia, whatever that woman's name is. I don't even know how you pronounce her last name or her first name for that matter. We're just going to call her Fia. Fia? She told Radar Online that she still believes that the man who allegedly essayed Julie may have links to Madeline McCann's case. Polish investigators have expressed interest into looking into his background. And Fia said, at least Julie, see, sometimes they call her Julia, sometimes they call her Julie. We're just going to go with Julie. At least Julie got the investigators to move on the McCann case. She made things happen. I don't think anything's really going to happen. So she went viral after she shared her claims on social media at I am Madeline McCann. And the thing about it is, you guys, is when she made this page, the page is called I am Madeline McCann. And then she got a lot of backlash. And her and Fia were like, we're not saying she is Madeline. We're just saying we believe she's Madeline. But the handle was I am Madeline McCann. So a lot of people took issue with that. So she shared images comparing her facial structure to Maddie's, a freckle on her leg, distinctive speck in her eye. She also said she looked a lot like Maddie's parents, Kate and Jerry. There was also a photo of one of Kate and Jerry's other children, one of the twins, that surfaced. It's like a side-by-side of the twin and Julia. And of course, there were some things that you could say, oh, you know, they kind of look similar. But then people asked Julie to post a photo of her parents. She posted a photo of her mom. And everybody's like, whoa, you look just like your mom, girlfriend. And she took that photo down. When everyone was like, girl, no, you look just like the woman that claims she's your mom. She took the photo down, which I thought was sus. Like, so suspicious. Like, you put a photo up of your mom and then you take it down because everybody's like, you look just like her. Let's see if we can find that. You know what? We're going to go to Instagram. And we're going to see if her Instagram page is still up. Let's see if it's still up. Nope. I'm not seeing it. There's a couple of them, but this one's this one's not the right one. Oh, wow. This one, the highlight says, I'm currently watching The Disappearing of Madeline McCann on Netflix. I remember the holiday. Please help me. That was 6 weeks ago. All right, we'll look at that together in just a minute. Okay, so she posted what she believed was evidence that she was Maddie. She shared images comparing her facial structure, the freckle, la-di-da-di-da. The case sparked thousands of reactions from internet personalities and experts around the world. The private detective who led the hunt for Madeline McCann, Francisco Marco, said Miss Wendell's story did not add up soon after her claims were aired. However, Kate and Jerry were both willing to submit DNA to test Wendell's claims. All right, let's look at this really quickly. The original I am Madeline McCann page is not up on Instagram, but there is another one, like a smaller one. See, this one has 1,600 followers. And here's the highlight from 6 weeks ago. I'm currently watching The Disappearing of Madeline McCann on Netflix. I remember the holiday. Please help me. Here's like one of her videos. Results come back and you're 100% not Madeline McCann. It's time you leave the McCann family alone and let them deal with the tragic event that has solely affected them, not you. Put the same amount of effort into finding yourself a new purpose. Best wishes.
I'm waiting for people. I want to say something about comments in Polish on Facebook and about my past.
This person said, how can anyone deny that this young girl is Madeline? When you see the resemblance between her and Jerry, it's so obvious. Everything else fits perfectly too. I can't believe the McCanns haven't got on the first flight out to Poland after they heard about Julia. Why? Why are you Kate and Jerry? Where are you, Kate and Jerry? Surely this is what you have been praying for all those years. Because you know what? My daughter, like, looks just like my sister, which granted they are kin, but that's not her mom. You know what I'm saying? Which we've actually told my nephews, my sister's boys. We actually told my sister's boys that my daughter belonged to her, and they believed it. They believed it. But I mean, I see people all the time that look like they could belong to um, another person. You know, my mom was married to a man, and he had a grandson, and this was not my mom's grandson, but we had him for a while when he was growing up because his parents were not well off. They were drugs and stuff like that. So he lived with us, and we would go places with him. We would have this little boy who was like 2, 3 years old, and people would be like, "Oh, your son looks just like you," and he was not even related to my mother. You know, I actually, my daughter has a friend. You guys, my daughter has a friend. Her parents died in a car crash, so she was raised by her brother and her brother's wife. She looks almost identical to her brother's wife. It's wild. It's wild. Like I can't tell them apart. Like when I see them out and about, like I don't know for sure who's who is who. And when I see them separate, I daggum sure don't know who is who, which is kind of weird when you think about the fact that a man married a woman that looks just like his sister. But seriously, and when she was here, last time she was here, I asked her, I said, Allie, I said, when you would go to the doctor with your brother's wife, you know, growing up, did they ever question whether or not that was your mom? And she said, no, not at all. They assumed that she was. And they would say things like, okay, mom. And when we would say, she said, I used to say, oh, that's not my mom, that's my brother's wife. You know, right after like her parents died, she would correct them. And people were flabbergasted that that was not her mom because they looked so much alike. Like seriously, if I see them separate, I don't even speak because I don't know who is who. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she kind of resembles them, okay, okay, but you really can't judge it based off that. Like you really can't. You're gonna make it back home. I'm proud of your determination. She looks like the dad. Don't you lose your teeth though? I don't know what that means. Exact same teeth as Maddie's mom. Interesting. Maybe Jerry had an affair. These comments are wild, though. Personally, I don't think you are, but I'd love to be wrong. Jerry's double looks like Jerry. Not gonna lie, when you look at the photos, they do look similar. When I saw the photo, I was like, ooh, they look similar. But then if you put her up next to her biological mom, the one that claims she's her biological mom, they look just alike. So let's see. I don't know if Julia truly believes this and actually delusional, or if she is absolutely aware of what she's doing and is intentionally manipulative and being deceitful. Either way, tough for the yeah. No, no. Um, I think she probably has some like mental situation going on here, and I do think she likes the attention because now they're saying that they think she has leukemia. And listen, I'm praying that she don't. I'm praying that I'm wrong. But let's get into this other article from the New York Post. Okay, you guys. So Madeline McCann's parents, their response, their reaction. Let's get into that. I think this is what is this? The New York Post. Okay. So Madeline McCann's parents refused to comment after DNA test finds Polish woman is not Maddie. She went on the Dr. Phil show. So Maddie's parents have refused to comment on the negative DNA test, proving that Julia, the woman claiming that she was their daughter, is not in fact Maddie. You guys can't see that. Let me zoom it in a little bit. So when they were asked on their Facebook page if they had any comment, they responded, or their representative responded saying, there isn't anything to report at this time. If and when there is, it will come from the Metropolitan Police. So that's what a spokesperson for Kate and Jerry said on their Facebook page when asked about their feelings about the DNA test. Julia has been claiming on social media that she might have been the toddler who disappeared. Results came Monday. She's absolutely 100% from Poland. Look how cute. All right. Okay. So Julia having claimed on Instagram and TikTok she might be Maddie because of their shared age, which they didn't even share the same age. That's weird. Shared same age. Julia was 21. Maddie would have been 19. So that's wild. And appearance. She went to great lengths in an attempt to verify her identity, including submitting samples for 3 different forensic examinations to outline her DNA sequence and a 23andMe style genetic test to establish her ancestry. But it wasn't a match. Are you about to go, babe?
Yeah, I gotta go to my parents' house real quick. And do you want me to leave Kenny over there?
I'll go pick her up after this. Is she done?
Is Paris coming back here?
Paris is coming back here, yeah.
Okay, well, no, she's not done.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, she's probably playing.
Okay.
Couldn't find her iPad, though.
It's in Kane's room on charge.
Okay. All right. Love you.
Love you. All right. The Polish girl doubled down during a recent appearance on Dr. Phil. Sorry, guys. My hubby's going to work. Where she claimed that her parents stole her birth certificate and childhood photos to hide her true identity. In a written statement aired during the show, the parents, who have maintained that they are her biological parents, said that it was obvious that Julia was not Maddie. So their statement said, for us as a family, it is obvious Julia is our daughter, granddaughter, sister, niece, cousin, and step-niece. We have memories. We have pictures. Julia also has 3 photos, has these photos because she took them from the family home with the birth certificate, as well as numerous hospital discharges. Now, what a lot of people pointed out that I thought was, I was like, yeah, right? People's like, how's she get a visa to come to America to go on Dr. Phil's show if she didn't have her birth certificate? How, like, through life, you have to have your birth certificate. So, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Right? And then a lot of people's like, well, maybe she has like a doctorate one. But no, the thing about it is Julia claimed she did not have one. Julia claimed her parents would not give it to her. She didn't claim, well, I have one, but I think it's a fake one. She claimed they refused to give it to me. But you didn't fly your butt over to America without showing that something to get that passport. The Dr. Phil episode, I think you can find it on, I think it might be on YouTube. I'll check. All right, so Julia denied her family's narrative and accused her mother of always changing the subject whenever Julia would question her about her birth. She told Dr. Phil that she's never seen a photo of her mother pregnant, neither have I, and has scarce childhood memories. Julia, who was also listed in some reports as Julia Wendell, Julia Wendell, previously said, and Julie previously said that if the ancestry and DNA results prove she is a Maddie, she still would not want contact with her family. So Dr. Phil asked her about her mom, like if she is your mother, like what do you want to do moving forward? She said, if she is my mother, I don't want to have contact with her. That's all. But I believe she isn't my mother. That's why. So Julia is now facing a nervous wait for the results of further health tests as doctors fear she may have leukemia. So Dr. Fia, whatever, said that Julia's health is very poor. She has bad asthma. She suffers a lot of pain in her bones. She has booked a CT and MRI scan because of the pain in her bones. Her blood work is abnormal. So the doctor in the U.S. is investigating whether she could have leukemia. So they are awaiting the results from that. And if she needs any treatment, we will make sure she gets it, said Dr. Fia. But I'm like, okay, I don't know. I know 2 people that were diagnosed with leukemia, and they went to the ER one day because they were not feeling well, got blood work done, and it showed their white blood count was sky high. And within like 6-7 hours, they knew that they had it seemed like it was quick. It seemed like they were pretty sure, and they sent them to St. Jude's. Can y'all hear the rain? All right, let's see if we can find it really quickly, and I'll show it on here. I'm not monetized, so I think as long as you're not monetized, you're okay with it, because you're not profiting. Right, let's see. Dr. Julia. And we'll just show a clip. We'll see if we can find a clip. Okay, the full episode is up, but we'll watch a clip really quickly.
So you're saying just based on behavior, you don't believe she's your mother as well?
True.
Yeah. But if the DNA tests prove that she was your birth mother,
If she is my mother, biological mother, it's, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. If she's my mother, I don't want to have a contact with her, that's all. But I believe that she isn't my mother.
so you're saying just based on behavior, you don't believe she's your mother as well?
True.
Yeah.
So,
But if the DNA tests prove that she was your birth mother,
if she is my mother, biological mother, it's, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. If she's my mother, I don't want to have a contact with her, that's all. But I believe that she isn't my mother.
so you're saying just based on behavior, you don't believe she's your mother as well?
True.
Yeah.
So,
But if the DNA tests prove that she was your birth mother,
I feel like it's playing it over and over and over. Am I tripping, or did it just play that over and over and over? So let me show you guys, because it is right here, Dr. Phil. There's the episode. So you can watch it on YouTube. You don't even have to go get it to, which this is House of Entertainment. I don't know if they changed things up. I think it was on a loop, yeah. I'm waiting for them to say something else, something different, Oh, you're welcome, Regina. You're welcome. Cold rag. Get you a washcloth, put it in the freezer for a little bit, and let that baby chew on that, and it'll soothe them gums a little bit. My grandma said put whiskey on it, but I don't promote giving no baby whiskey. I think that's why my brother's messed up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My mom didn't give any of us whiskey. She was very much against giving babies alcohol. But let me tell you, I live in the country where it happens. Yeah, just be careful. Dr. Phil loves the copyright claim for one of well, I'm not. If he claims me, I'll cut it out. I'll cut the clip out. But that was just like a couple of seconds. Let's see what this one is.
We are going to call Julia's mom now for the, I think, 5th time. We'll see. This is my American number. We'll see like if she's gonna answer or not. It's calling.
I said if I wouldn't answer either. What?
We are going to call Julia's mom now for the, I think.
Somebody said you could have called anyone. We don't know if you call her for real. My thing is like, if you're my daughter and you just claim to the public that you didn't like me, my behavior led you to believe that you were not my child, that you never saw baby pictures, that you thought I kidnapped you. You thought I kidnapped you. I'd be like, yeah, I think I need a break from you for a little bit, you know? That was just a little bit of a joke. My mom didn't give us whiskey. My brother's messed up for other reasons. I haven't figured that one out yet. Love my brother to death. Me and my brother are super close. I don't know why he's crazy. I don't know what it is. As the old American saying goes, you can't squeeze the blood out of a turnip. This is rock solid proof that the Polish family is not reputable. Julia is definitely better off without you. Julia is better off without you, Dr. Whatever your name is. Lips, Dr. Lips. Let's call him Dr. Lips. Because in this video, I feel like that's all I saw was like, I don't know.
5th time.
Oh, there they go.
We'll see. This is my American number. We'll see like if she's gonna answer or not.
I don't think her lips are ugly. They're just very big, you know, which honestly, a lot of people like that. A lot of people like big lips. Anyways, so the McCann family, Jerry and Kate, they have nothing to say about it. They're like, listen, if we had anything to say about it, it would go through them. A statement would be made. We have nothing to say about it. The fact that they didn't just jump on the opportunity, I feel like they already knew. They already knew that she was not theirs. Oh, let me get this banner off because I'm not trying to scroll it the entire time. Sorry, guys. Vienna lips, like Vienna sausage. But not her. This is something that I've been waiting for ever since it first happened. I've been waiting for this DNA test results to come back because let me tell you guys, at first I was even like, hold up, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, after I heard her talking and then her family come out to say she got her birth certificate, like she took that when she left. Then I was like, yeah, I'm calling BS. I don't believe this. I think something's up with this. And she's just doing this to get famous. And I mean, I could be wrong. But look, she went on the Dr. Phil show. She amassed an Instagram page, I think it was like 1 million followers or something crazy like that. And even though she's not Madeline, people know who she is now. There's all kind of articles. She's been on all kind of news stations. So people know who she is. But anyways, you guys, let's see. Shayna said something like I wanted to comment on. I know, right? How does this girl come over and get doctor's appointment so fast and no insurance unless it was the ER? Yeah. True. Where did it go? I can't find it. Okay. Okay. Pia said she's now going back to Poland to her family on an update I saw on TikTok. Is she getting along with her family or no? It looks like she wants fame no matter what. Yeah. But I wanted to do the update really quickly, you guys. We're going on 30 minutes, so I don't want it to go much longer, but it looks like she is definitely not Maddie. And honestly, there was a part of me that was like, you know, it'd be nice if she was. My goodness, just so this family could have their child back. But I don't think Maddie's here. I think Maddie's gone, like to heaven, you know. So yeah. You guys leave me all your thoughts in the comment section below. This seems like Munchausen by using social media instead of doctors for attention-seeking behavior. Yeah, that's interesting. Never thought of it like that. Rando too. I'm a little behind, but after watching the Dr. Phil episode, I definitely didn't think she was Maddie. Even if I had a slither before, I was hoping for the McCann family though. Say, I really do hope she gets the correct type of help. Yes. Okay, you guys. So I think I'm gonna go live again on this channel. And I'm gonna try to do a hangout tonight. I'm gonna shoot for it. So you guys make sure your notification bell is on. So when I go live, if I can't go live later, then you are notified. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.